So many people right now in high school do it backwards, right? And what I mean by doing it backwards is instead of them focusing on bigger, stronger, faster in the off season, they're focusing on 7-on-7 tournaments and attaching themselves to a big organization. And I always say, if you're not the best guy locally, right, meaning an all league guy, you don't have these accolades, then why are you flying across the country to play the best guys from Texas or Florida or Miami or things like that? You should be the best team locally or beyond the best team locally before you focus on spending all this money and traveling around the country just to do 7-on-7, right? 7-on-7 for people who actually know football is one period in a high school practice and it's one period in a college practice, right? That is what 7-on-7 is, a tool to allow the skill guys to get together to be able to work on their timing and their development, and allows the offense and defensive line to get together and work on 5v5 and one-on-ones and inside run, certain things like that. But now kind of the culture for these kids, because so many kids like going out there and running routes and playing pickup football with no structure and no discipline and no coaching, and for the Instagram likes and the Instagram videos, that people think 7-on-7 is important, right? 7-on-7 isn't that important. If you're not a top guy, you should be focusing on, again, doing what's best for yourself, developing your body, building chemistry with your high school football team and your high school coach. So when these high school or college coaches do come around in the spring, like they do every year, right? You'll see the college coaches come around in January, and you'll see them pop up back again around May for the college showcases that these high schools are holding. Those are for the younger guys, the freshmen, the sophomore, the juniors who don't have scholarships. Those are your opportunities to get scholarships, because it doesn't matter who you're playing for 7-on-7 or 5v5. Those guys aren't going to get you scholarships. The college coaches are coming around in town to recruit and go meet at your high school to watch film on you, to figure out who you are, what your accolades are, what type of player you are, what your resume is. Those are the guys that you need to impress. And if you're at a good high school program, college coaches will be there every single year, multiple times throughout the year. So you should be focusing on, right, impressing the college coaches who could actually offer you a scholarship. Nobody in 7-on-7 or 5v5 could get you a scholarship because they're not coaching at that university. They could help you, right? They could send your film out. They could send a resume out for you. But really, at the end of the day, you are the player and you are the product. And if you control what you could control, which is bigger, stronger, faster, getting accolades and dominating on Friday nights, you will now have the opportunity to impress these coaches when they do come to your high school campus to be able to get you a scholarship to the next level. And for those guys, when do you go to camps? What camps should you go to, right? The big camps that you have out here, again, we go with the Rivals Camp, 247, or Under Armour camps, things like that. You'll always have big recruiting companies out there to kind of figure out who the next guys are, and to see kind of who the next up and coming guy is. But I always say the camps that you should be getting ready for in the off season is around May time, right? May or June, which are the college showcases. The biggest college showcases here in Southern California are obviously at the big schools, right? Which is Centennial, Mater Dei, Bosco, Servite, Santa Margarita, right? Sierra Canyon, Rancho. Those schools have big showcases with 80 plus college coaches that are going to show up, that are the college coaches, that are the guys who have the authority and the authorization to offer you a scholarship, right? But so many kids spend so much time in the off season working out and playing for 7v7 and 5v5 teams, or going to camps where no college coaches are at. You're wasting your time going to those camps. Why you should be spending time on developing your body, on working on what you need to work on. So when you do have the opportunity to go to one of these showcases, meaning a college showcases with your high school where college coaches are showing up that could actually offer you a scholarship, your job is to impress those college coaches, because they could stand on the table and go back to their head coach and offer you a scholarship, right? The other camps you should go to are in summertime, the actual college camps. And what I mean by that is when you have an opportunity to go to a university and go to that college university and work out for you, the running back coach, a linebacker coach, an O-line coach, if that is your position coach you'll be working out with at that camp, then the guy that you're trying to impress is the actual college coach, and he's the one who could offer you a scholarship because he likes what he sees, right? So if you're going to go to a college camp, you should probably go to the college camp at the college university in June and July, so you can work out for the person who has the authorization to pull the trigger and offer you a real scholarship.